Hello guys, welcome to Friday Shenanigans with B. I'm your host, B. Today we will be discussing ways to keep yourself organized and on track during this quarantine. Some ways that you can kind of stay motivated and develop a routine when our normal routine was taken away from us. I have just a couple ways for us. It's not going to be like my last video where I have everything that you guys can do, which by the way, I am working on another DIY video for you guys. Hint, it involves tie-dye. That's back in style and I freaking love tie-dye. Anyway, a couple ways are like a calendar of daily routine that you write down. I have a whiteboard that we can look at today, and just it's kind of a really short and sweet video, but it's for you guys and I'm so excited to be able to talk to you today. A couple things have changed. I'm actually wearing makeup for the first time in a couple days because I'm talking to you guys, and I felt like I was going out and it was a fancy time to wear mascara. Another thing is that I'm in my room currently. This is my room because the offices are currently closed, so I cannot go in there. But that's okay because this stuff is more personal to me anyway. We can get right into the video, I guess. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna talk about a planner. I know most of you guys probably already have one. Mine is a Ray Dunn planner that my mom got as a teacher gift. That is now mine because I asked her for it and she said, can I use it? And I said, no, it's mine. So I took it. I really like personally bigger ones. I've noticed that with smaller notebooks like this size before that have gone deep into my backpack. Some of them have even like flattened out at the bottom. It's one of the most tedious things, I think, in my opinion, compared to everything I'm going to show you today. But it does really help. Paydays like laid out, when my Netflix subscription and my Photoshop subscription each month are due. That way I know I have money in my account, and I also color code it. So I know when due dates are during the month. I only do a month at a time. And honestly, if you've got downtime and you're wanting to be productive, planning is the best way to do it because you get lost in it, and then once you look at it when you're done, you're like, this is very professional, A+. So that's the planner. I highly suggest this, and you can get any planner you want, honestly. Like, you can get a tiny one, you can go in this big. It's your life, I'm just living in it, you know, this is just my preference. Another thing is Google Calendars, or the calendar on your iPhone, your Mac, your computer, whatever. Google Calendars is really cool because you can make a bunch of different calendars, and if you have friends in different classes or friends in the same classes as you, you can put the due dates on there, share it with everybody. That way you can keep each other accountable. That's another good thing is online calendars. If you have a Google Home, Echo, which is the Amazon thing, if you have any form of online hub in your house, that's a really cool thing to have an online calendar because you can develop routines on these things and ask it what is on the calendar for today. And for some reason my camera stopped recording. I can't remember what I said, so I'm gonna start over. Or no, I do remember. At-home hubs. I'm gonna demonstrate kind of what mine does in the morning. Good morning. It's 5:30.
There are no events scheduled for the rest of the day. Right now in Largo, it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Here's today's fun fact. The hook and loop fastener, better known by the brand name Velcro, was conceived by a Swiss engineer in 1941. But it didn't find its way into widespread use until this day in 1978. Since then, it's really stuck around.
Another thing, which is really cool, is having a whiteboard in your room. I got mine from Target. That's where I got it. But you can also get them off of Amazon. You can get anything on Amazon. I don't think I have to say that. So this is mine. It says daily routine on it, and then it has my calendar. Normally this is a lot more filled up. Right here, it's like 9:30 a.m. Wake up, wash face, straighten up room. I always try to keep my room clean because I keep my room clean. That's a leading cause of stress, I think. Don't check me on that. So if you wake up every morning and straighten your room up and make your bed, then everything will be so much easier and you can feel a lot more motivated because you have a clean space to work. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I have hollowed out a time for school and school only. I suggest finding a place to do your homework. My current place is either on my bed or on my trampoline. I've laid out a blanket on my trampoline and brought out my little tray right here with my laptop and like an extension cord to charge it on because it's outside, it's away from distractions and everything, and I've learned to do homework on my bed. I don't suggest doing homework in your room or schoolwork anywhere in your room because it's full of distractions. So I hollowed out 2 hours to get homework done every single day, and then I have lunch at 1. I hollowed out 2 to 3:30 p.m. for work. So if I have to do graphics for you guys, or if I have to make this video, like right now it's 5:30 and this is till 3:30, but honestly, 3:30 to 1 a.m. I have ample time to do whatever. And then I've tried to give myself a bedtime. I'm not suggesting to stay up till 1 a.m. Don't do it. This is me telling you what I do. Do not do what Bailey does. I said 1 a.m. Sleep? No. My phone ran out of space for the second time today. That's the whiteboard. The next thing I'm gonna show you is a handy dandy desk calendar. This is a desk calendar, if y'all don't know. Mine's a little janky. I got this one for $3 at Target, I think, in the dollar section. This is strictly my schoolwork desk calendar. It's really nice to have a separate, tinier calendar for only your schoolwork. And if you're a kind of person that needs a calendar for every little thing, like for work, school, hang out with your friends, then be my guest. This was only $3 and I'm sure you can get it at the dollar store. Another thing that you can get really creative with is called a bullet journal. For those of you who don't know what a bullet journal is, it's basically it's literally a journal, but instead of lined paper on the inside, it has little dots. It's really cool because you can get really creative with it if you're somebody who likes to draw or somebody who likes to paint or do calligraphy. It's really cool to write little calendars on it or plan out like your schoolwork schedule or like your daily routine, or if you want to track your happiness level, there's like a bullet journal layout for that. It doesn't limit you to what you can do. I feel like that's it. I feel like that's all I can think about. Let me look around. Yeah, I don't have anything else that keeps me organized except, my computer, my planner, and my notebook. So number 1, the planner. Number 2, the handy dandy whiteboard. If you're gonna hang it up somewhere, hang it up at an entrance or an exit to your room, somewhere where you can see it, above your desk, somewhere where you traffic often that you can see your days and your weeks planned out. Number 3, we have the little tiny desk calendar. Dollar store, Target, wherever. Number 4, bullet journal / journal. Those are really cool. Bullet journal for more creative things, line journal for normal text. And so those are 4 ways that you can kind of keep track of what you're gonna do and where you're gonna do it and what day is something due or what you're gonna do that day. Yeah, so those are the 4 things that you can do to keep yourself organized. Now, some more things to keep yourself on track and motivated. Definitely set a time to wake up every single day, because having that consistency is almost like waking up for school. And I know some of you guys are like, yes, I can take school at home. It's nice. I can wake up whenever I want. But if you wake up earlier in the day, you have more of the day to get things done. 9:30 or 10, that's what I really suggest, because it's not early morning, but it's not late in the afternoon type of thing. Another thing is try not to work in your room because there's lots of distractions. Find a place outside. Like I said, I'm on my trampoline, or I will go and sit out. Find a place to hammock. If you have trees in your backyard and you have a hammock, you can sit in your hammock outside. And don't stress yourselves out, guys. That is the worst thing to do. If you do at least one thing on this list, you will see a difference. If you're like, I don't need a schedule, but I do need a time to wake up, that's great. Pick a time to wake up. If you say, I don't care about when I wake up, as long as I can see what I have to do that day, get a whiteboard on Amazon. They're probably like $10. As a first year in college, I know I don't know a lot, but I have been in the places that you guys have been in when it comes to middle school and high school, and I used to be so bad at procrastinating and managing my time and managing my stress and anxiety levels, guys, and I learned this stuff over time. especially in a time like this when there's so much stress going around, so much fear of the unknown, and everybody moving to online classes. It's really easy to get caught up in all of that and lose sight of your health and your priorities. So yeah, I know that was like serious B for a minute, but it's all true, guys, and I've been there. And if you have any questions, you can hit me up. My phone is open for you guys if you have any questions. And another place that I highly suggest going to think about any other places, any other things to keep you organized is Pinterest. A lot of people sleep on Pinterest. A lot of people use Pinterest for the randomest things, but if you just look up ways to stay organized, it'll be like organized hacks, DIY organize, maintain your time. And you know what? The silver lining is we've literally got this in the bag. We can handle this because God doesn't do anything to us that we can't handle. I know you can do it. That's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Just kidding. Just kidding. Hopefully I can get this up on Instagram TV. We'll see. I thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know. Use the hashtag Anona quarantine things. Social media is kind of our only way of reaching you guys right now, and so we're trying new and exciting things to keep us connected, y'all. And so stay tuned for that. And thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you guys next week. Peace. Thank you, Corona. Big no thank you. That was sarcasm. So I thought I would get pretty. Just kidding, you don't need makeup to be pretty. People do look pretty with makeup. They're pretty without makeup as well. I live on a main road and I'm right up against the window. Oh my god, okay wait, I'm gonna just Alexa, if I say it louder, she'll turn on. I have made a routine. The lights went off. The lights went off. That's my tea. That's my Arizona tea that runs through my blood. Thank you. So that's basically really. Here it is. There is a lot of headroom right now, and I'm okay. There we go.